To millions.
Right, I think we're good. Cool.
Yeah.
All good.
What about your battery? Oh, it's charging as well. Wow.
Yeah. A little port when you go. Yeah.
Right, see you later. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Okay, everybody, so hopefully you can all hear me. We set up the awards and things on the left-hand side here over by the windows so we could get good photos, and then realised that the people at the back there couldn't see us. So if you want to bring your chairs round or anything, and please let me give you some housekeeping stuff to start with. I think everybody must have found that the bathrooms are out this door at the back here. And when we come to the matches, so we're allowed to stay in here all day, so if people don't want to go out and watch the matches, they're quite welcome to stay here. But if you do want to go down, then you're going to have to go downstairs, come round the back here, and come out the entrance there. So our matches will be starting at 1:30. I think you've all got some notes on your tables about when the matches are starting. And yeah, so that's a bit of the housekeeping sort of stuff. Obviously, if the fire alarms go off, then get yourself out as quickly as you can. That's only a balcony, so it won't take all of you. So it'll be a bit of a crush if we all try and get out of there. So I suggest we'd have to go down the stairs, but that would be the safety way out. Okay, so thank you for coming, everybody. My name's Anne Dyte. I'm the CEO of the company. I know I won't have met many of you parents. I have met, luckily, all my staff, and I'm just so pleased that everybody's managed to come today. We've left Graceview on its own and hope that everything's all right up there when we get back. So, as I said, it's absolutely great to see so many parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, everybody here today for our celebration of the end of season. I know we've not really quite finished, but I'd also like to welcome our academic partners, which is Loughborough College and SCL, and thanks very much for coming. So as you can see, we've got a whole table of prizes and presentations to make, but first of all, as CEO of the company, this has been a really quite difficult year for us. As you know, I'm sure most of you know, FCV Academy has been in business since the year 2007. I actually joined the company in 2009, beginning of 2009, and then when pandemic hit, we had all sorts of problems, and it was due to our benefactor, which is the Caraccioli family, who actually came on board, because we've always been a not-for-profit company, and I'm not sure whether everybody realises that. So for us, every penny that comes in from you guys, the parents, actually gets spent out on improving what we've got, our staff and everything else. We're a not-for-profit company. So obviously difficult years, and Sinan came on board and, well, to be honest, saved our whole venture. So we never really closed at all, we just transferred. And it was always his wish to provide better everything. And that's why he then bought Graceview, purely for the fact of FCV to use it. When we first had it, which was only just, not even 2 years ago now, it didn't have football pitches, it didn't have dormitories, it didn't have any of the things that it's got now. And within 18 months, everything had to be done to accommodate everybody. Anybody that's a second year boy will remember that that first year they came, we were actually living at the hotel at the airport, and we didn't have anywhere for them to live or to play football or anything. We rushed things to get things right, and obviously we paid a bit of the consequences for that, because this year, with the winter that we've had in England, with the rain that nearly drove us all mad, I can tell you, through the winter, we've had problems with the pitches, problems with our drainage, problems with plumbing. All of which is going to be sorted out when you guys go home in the summer. We shall be sorting all those problems out. So when we come back in September, the new pitch will be laid, the plumbing issues will be sorted, and everything should be fine. So hopefully, when we've done the presentations and the boys have gone down for the matches, I want to be able to come round and meet all you people, meet all the parents. There's some of you that I know that I've dealt with over the phone or emails and things like that, but to be able to put a face to those names will be really good for me to do. So I know that Grant wants to say things, and for me, our staff are everything. We cannot survive, A, without our boys, but we also can't survive without our staff. And our staff this year have been through some real adversities, I know. And I know that the housekeeping team with Andrew and the drivers and all of that, they've been superb. And I'd just like to say a huge thank you. You're hiding around the corner there, okay? I can see you where you are. But thanks very, very much for everything. I also want to say a huge thank you to the office staff. You know, they're the ones that get the brunt of the phone calls. And I know sometimes they'll They'll message me. Unfortunately, I've not been around the last few months because of ill health, but they will message me and say, so-and-so is on the phone now, can I put them through? And I look down at my list and think, oh no, not today, I'll speak to them tomorrow. And they're really good at fending things off for me. But I know everybody in this room, I wouldn't be saying that if I've fended off any of you in the room. So I know that, I've spoken to all of you when I can. But, I'm sure that Neil, Amber, the recruitment team, and also we've got Georgia, who is here, because she is our events coordinator for Manor Park, and she's done a sterling job this summer of selling out things on Manor Park. We have a 66-acre site there that we can absolutely utilise in every single way. So I think when the boys come back, they'll see who's changed, things that we're doing through the summer, and we can only get better. That's all I'll say, all right? So I know that some of the boys have been feeling it a bit with lots of different things, but as I said, we seem like a very new company, even though we're 17 years old, okay? I won't talk about the coaching staff, not that I don't want to, guys, but obviously that's more Grant's. Please say I haven't missed anybody. Have I missed anybody? Chefs. No. Have I? Yeah, I don't think chefs are here today, are they? Oh, they are? Where are they then? Hiding at the back? Okay, that's good then. Jason, thank you for being here. Jason is learning our ways. Jason is trying his very best to keep our boys happy. And when we have so many nationalities on board, from English that just wants meat and 3 veg, to the African boys, all of the African nations that want spice, we have to find a level playing field, okay? So Jason, hats off, and hopefully in the next little while you'll learn. And also who I mustn't forget is our builders that get called out to do absolutely everything. Right out and do it. Okay? So I don't know, but over this last 12 months, I think they've learned to be every sort of workman under the sun. And we couldn't have survived for some of the things that we've had without them. So thank you very much. So I think that's all I've got to say, really. As I said, our academic partners are here, and they will be giving out the trophies for the best academic people. What we're going to do is try and do it over here so everybody can see, and then we'll take the photos over by the window because it's lighter to do that. So it's perhaps going to be a bit drawn out process. Grant, I think you wanted to say something about your team.
I'll do it. Shall we do it when I do the presentation?
Well,
go on, I'll do it now. Yeah, I'll do it now. Just for me, just to reiterate what Anne said, thank you to all the staff at FCV. We work as a team together, and the appreciation goes from the requests I give to Jason last minute about meals the next day. It's always appreciated, Jason. I know it's always late for me. The guys, Weather and Felipe, who work tirelessly on the pitches and work tirelessly around the blocks, with last minute requests, so that's appreciated as well. The office staff, all the residential staff, the housekeeping people, the drivers, Andrew, who's gives so much to the company. Yeah, it should get a pay rise, Andrew.
What do you mean should? What do you mean should?
But obviously, being a footballing person, my biggest thanks, because they're the ones I deal with all the time, are the coaching staff, the backroom staff of that as well. So Joe in the S&C, Tom in the physio department, the goalkeeper coach Ashley, Liam, the coach, Shane, a coach, and our head coach, and all the other people that assist us. Amber and Neil for getting the players into us, and Georgia. Look at there, you can wait for me. Yeah, Georgia through one of the meetings on a Thursday. So to the whole team, the management team, all work together well. So it's a good company to be part of, and it's great to have Anne back on a regular basis. She's been off through ill health, so just getting Anne around the place again is lovely to have you back, Anne.
Yeah. everybody. I have just looked round and I'm going to get shot because I started my original life with FCV as a residential manager and gradually have worked my way up through the company. So I forgot to mention the residential team. And for me, they are most important because we just cannot do without them. So sorry guys, if you're always sitting at the back there. And also, at the beginning of all this, to actually have it set up how we've got it set up, and I've also forgot to mention the marketing team, which is Sam. Sam and Nick. So, yeah, as you can see, I've got no script, so my head, hasn't picked up on those things, and I just glanced around and thought, oh no, I'm going to be in real trouble. Anyway, let's start this off, shall we? So, I think the first things that we've got, our academy graduates. So these are the boys that will be leaving us. Just as we're getting going, guys, and you're off to pastures new. So, yeah, I'm sorry to be absolutely losing you. Sorry?
Some could be coming back, couldn't
Oh, they could be coming back, yeah, because obviously, that's one thing I didn't say as well. So this year, what we've actually done now with our academic partners of Loughborough College, we're now offering A-levels and we're also offering a degree course. So a university degree course, which is, I'm going to say it, a hell of a lot cheaper than going elsewhere. So if any parent is listening and thinking about that, then please come and speak to us afterwards, or even to Rachel from Loughborough who's here today. So we've got all sorts of things going in the pipeline. Yeah? Is that okay? So the first one we'd like to come up is Edward. Edward Gabriel. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is his name, but everybody calls him AO. I'm just looking at my piece of paper and saying... We'll be organised in a minute. I can't go wrong with the next one, it's Earth Fan. Next one is Ranuk. Next one, Sam. Part of our Bermuda Brigade now, Callan. Black Rudy.
That's now true presentation, David. We want to do 2 months.
Ben? Freddie Brooks. Callum.
Where's Wallace? The wall dog. Don't get sent off.
Mika. Oh, sorry. Josh, it's my fault this time. Josh Halliday. So I'd like Rachel to come up from Loughborough College, if that's okay, Rachel. You can come up because we have 2 awards. So Rachel's in charge of all of our boys' education over at Loughborough. And I know that she knows these boys, so I think they could be quaking in their boots, or perhaps not. But yes, Rachel. So I'll pass you the mic. Yeah, you know the name first.
Good afternoon. It's afternoon now. Everybody, yeah, as Anne said, my name is Rachel. I'm the curriculum manager at Loughborough College. I've had the pleasure of managing first and second years over the last year, or the end of last year and this year as well. I just want to say a huge thank you for everything that they've done over the last year. I was just saying to the tutor staff how much effort they put in, how they all strive to be high achievers. They want nothing less than a distinction, and they will do everything they can to get that highest grade, even if it means sweet talking their tutors. But I just want to say a massive well done to each and every one of you. What I will say is this was a really hard choice. We put it out to all your academic tutors. They're the ones on the ground delivering to you guys. They know you more than anyone. Obviously, I get to know you as well. Most of you come in and say hello into the office, or come and bombard you with questions and see how you're all getting on and ask you about your grades and etc. So I'll stop talking, but just a massive well done for the last year to each and every one of you at Loughborough College. And it's been an absolute privilege to work with you over the last 12 months. So we're going to do the first year for the highest academic achiever. This gentleman certainly has some personality. He is the spokesperson, should we say, for the group. He will tell us how it is. He puts in so much effort. He goes above and beyond. He loves giving his opinion. I'll leave it at that. However, I will gladly hand this award over to Ande. And for our group of second years, a lot of them are moving on this year, so again, good luck to you all. I know we've got a few weeks left to put the hard graft in. However, massive good luck, and we're obviously here to support you over these next few weeks. A lot of you are coming back with us until December. However, this again was a really hard choice for us. There are so many high achievers, people who want to get those high grades, as I mentioned before. However, this gentleman wants nothing but the best. He puts 120% in every single day. I would actually say most times he is literally ahead of the tutors in terms of where he is with his assignments. He comes to us literally every half hour in lessons and says, is this good enough for distinction? Is it good enough for distinction? He is above and beyond where we would expect our boys to be. So I'm sure you all know who this is that will be receiving this award, and this goes to Irfan. Which is our other academic
person with us, and that's James. If you'd like to come up, James. So this is from SCL, and I think he's got a similar 2 boys that he needs to call up as well. So James.
Welcome everyone. I'd just like to say thank you to Anne and everyone at FCV for supporting the relationship that we've had for the last couple of years. I think you can see it's grown. I was showed around the facilities when everything was changing and happening, and the improvements across the last couple of years have been amazing, so well done everyone for that. I'm not as close to the students because unfortunately I've sort of stepped in last minute. I'm the partnership manager at SCL, so I look after the relationship with the club and the academy. But I do know, and I've had information passed on, so our year 1 high achiever has engaged extremely high. Attendance has been fantastic, distinctions across the board that I've been told, and we'll go on, I'm sure, to progress and get distinctions in year 2 as well, and that goes to Ross Swain.
Yes, Ross!
The next person, again, engagement is great, and I think it echoes what Rachel says. You can see the standard across the education and on the site and the coaching that everyone's competing well and maximising their efforts in the classroom as well. So well done everyone to that. This person, again, is progressing and moving to university, so I think that in itself shows the effort that that person's put in. And I'd like to ask Harry Wallace to come up and give a chat.
Look at my sheet. Right, so I know Grant's already done thanks to his coaching, but now we're coming on to sort of what the boys all want, which is their football awards. So Grant, if you can come up as head football for us and just give a little speech about how we've progressed this year, or not.
Certainly progressed. The first year that we've had 4 academy teams and the men's team, which is part of the academy as well. So it's been a struggling time to get all the players out because we get injuries as the season goes along. Sam and Freddie lost out, and so it's been a long season for them with them being injured. But the achievements that we've made as an academy, as a football academy, has been excellent really. The men's team, Shane's team, got promotion from their league, so at the first time of asking, so that's a massive credit to them. And we've managed to have, as I said, 4 teams playing competitive football in the AOC and FYL, where normally we've had sort of like 2 top teams and then the other teams have played in friendlies, but this year we wanted to go and have competitive games for all the boys. So all the games this season, we haven't really had any friendlies as such. They've all been competitive games, which is great for the boys. They want to see, they want results to count. We want results to count. They want to be able to see a league table as we're progressing on through the season and see how they're developing and how they're getting on against other teams. And we've been able to do that this year. The Cat 1 team finished 4th and got through the quarter-final of the playoff at the end of the season. The Cat 2 season still ongoing, got 2 more games to play. Probably going to finish mid-table 6th in the table, which is a good achievement. The Cat 3s and 4s playing the same league. 1 finished 2nd and 1 finished 5th. So real credible performances throughout the season from the boys, and it's massive credit to all the boys when they're playing, the effort that they put in, how they listen on the training ground and try to put into practice what we've worked on. So big credit to you guys, and we look forward to working with you all again. Not maybe not all of you, but all again next year. Okay, so well done for you for that. Now, you're interested in the bit that you want to know. So we'll start with leading goal scorer. So which one's that one? Yeah. So for that we the 3s and 4s are quite fluid with the people that we pick in the groups. So for this one is in the Cat 3s, and he has played Cat 1s as well and scored goals. But for the Cat 3s and 4s, the leading goal scorer is Aon. For the Cat 2 group, the leading goal scorer is Oliver. For the Cat 1s, the leading goal scorer is Sean. But we also have one of the players plays quite fluidly through the groups, and he's overall, for the overall top goal scorer this season is Micah. The next two awards for the Cat 1s is the Players Player Award and the Coaches Player Award. The recipient of that can't be with us today because he's currently training with Benfica in Portugal. So for a progression from him coming to us and seeing him moving on and developing and going and getting opportunities to play at a Champions League club potentially next, the coming season and beyond is a fantastic achievement for Mayo, and he's been a really good player, really strong player for us, and we wish him all the best for his trial period and for his career in football. So it's a massive achievement for him so far.
I just want to add to that, because obviously we all knew that he was going off for a trial in Portugal with a club, and what we heard, we expected him to come back last night and expected him to be here today. We get a message yesterday that because he had played in a friendly against the Benfica team, they then picked him up and want him to go and train with them. So this is really a massive, massive thing for him.
Okay, so moving on to the Cat 2s. Players Player, obviously the players vote for that. This one being quite a popular one. He's achieved a lot through the season. He's a good footballer, very good footballer. sometimes tries to overplay a little bit in midfield. He also likes to try and nutmeg people when he probably shouldn't, but for that, we'll forgive him those things. His teammates appreciate him, and that's the greatest thing. So, Corny.
Yes. Yeah.
This one has been a really consistent performer, not just consistently, really good, been outstanding in all the games that he's played. And unfortunately, he got injured a few weeks ago and curtailed his season prematurely. So he's really appreciated by his teammates and by the coaching staff. We wish him a very speedy recovery and look forward to working with him again next year. So you can start making your way now, Fred. As I said earlier, there's a lot of fluidity between the 3s and 4s team, so we sort of decided that we would have a players-player vote across the two groups, and this one's a very popular player, came to us, and his development throughout the season has been excellent, outstanding really, and he's a great lad to have around the place, and he's obviously very popular with his players, his teammates, and that is Luna. The coach's player, you have to come up again, lunch. This one is coach's player of the year for the Cat 3s on this one. Okay, so he has moved up through the groups and ended up playing quite a lot of games in the Cat 1s. So the coach's player of the year for the Cat 3s is AO. That's the conclusion of the football awards. We just look forward to the playing on the pitch. The game starts at 1:30, so hopefully all the boys can show you what they've learned through the year and put a good performance. It should be good couple of games. So it should be nice and enjoyable. So yeah. Yeah. If the boys can start to make their way down or out, leave this room for in about 5 minutes' time, so 12:30 be out of here, and then change rooms should be available from 1 o'clock. If the cleaners are in there, just hold on there a sec, lads. Boys, just hold on. Yeah. If for the changing rooms to be cleared, wait for those. As soon as the changing rooms are cleared, they wouldn't get in. But there is, there is some food for you. But there's also kit. So the tubs of kit, they're on the minibus. They need to come out, and the balls and all that sort of stuff. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay guys, so obviously the players will be leaving us now, and then hopefully there'll be just a big buffet for all the rest of everybody. The boys have got their food down in the dressing rooms. Alright, thank you. Thanks for coming.
Sorry.